Welcome back to our Legacy Builder series. I'm Lisa Ward, the founder and CEO of Plumb Financial. So when it comes to legacy building, who do we leave what to and why? These are great things to think about as we are updating or even establishing our estate plan. And a term we use often is step up in basis. Like, Lisa, what the heck does that mean? So glad you asked. So, say your personal residence. We have been widowed and we have passed and we're now passing on our home to our adult children. Well, if we have done the estate planning properly and we don't have to deal with probate, the home is in a trust, and it was now going to pass seamlessly to our beneficiaries of our estate. The value that your beneficiaries get to assign to your home is a step up in basis. So say you bought your home back in the early 2000s. And you bought it for $250,000. Let's use pretty numbers, okay? And now it's, several years later, 2025, you have since passed away, and the home is now worth $500,000. Woo, what a great investment. Had you gifted the house to your adult children while you were still alive, their cost basis would be the same as yours, the $250,000. Now, if they inherit the home, then that asset receives the step up in basis. So it's whatever the value is, the market value at date of death, is what your beneficiary's cost basis is. So if it's in the trust, they have all decided that, yep, we don't need the house. We are all established. We can then sell the home at $500,000, split the cash. Say you have 3 children, so split that cash 3 ways, and then do whatever they want. And that's not a taxable event to the beneficiaries because of the step up in basis. Now, what are some other assets that receive this kind of treatment, you might ask, is your individual stock and individual bond holdings. So say you had Home Depot stock, for example, whatever the market value at date of death for Home Depot is your 3 children's market value. So they might say it was, I have no clue what Home Depot's trading at right now, but say it was $100. Then the children would have that market value of $100. They could choose to hold on to it and sell it off in chunks later. And then if they do, say it grew to 120, then their taxable gain would be that $20 versus whatever you bought Home Depot at several years prior. So when it comes to who do we leave what type of asset to, real estate and brokerage accounts are great to non-spouses because they receive that step up in basis. It's a great taxable transition. Roth IRAs are also great for non-spouses because of the rule of how we have to liquidate the account over a 10-year period or by the 10 years is up so it can continue to grow. And then in year 10, then we can liquidate it, split it between the 3 kiddos. But a traditional IRA, that is all taxable. If we still have traditional IRA assets upon passing, and if we have a philanthropic heart, that might be an asset that you could assign a nonprofit to be your beneficiary. Why? Because they are a nonprofit, they receive that asset, and they don't have to pay taxes on it, which is fantastic. Continue a legacy and a cause that you are super passionate about, and then that continues to grow their purpose, and then all of your other assets like the Roth and then step up and basis assets don't have a taxable event for your beneficiaries. So if you want to go through your estate plan and look at, okay, what is the potential tax on your estate upon your passing, then let's look at that. Review your estate planning documents, make sure everything tells all the same story, and do we need to make some tweaks? Would we like to do a Roth conversion? Would that be prudent to achieve the legacy goals that you have? So let's schedule your blueprint call and look forward to talking to you soon.